What's up, table tennis nerds, and welcome back to the Limittless channel. Road to 1550 TTR series week 32, and I really decided to work excessively on my forehand to really focus on that. It's the main topic at the moment. Usually I have a lot of things I work on simultaneously, just because it's the nature of the beast as somebody that is still relatively new to the sport. But here we look at a slow motion. I try to have a little bit bigger movement, a little bit longer movement at all. So that's the goal. And to put way more rotation in, to have a longer arm swing, to have a longer back swing, and so on. Use more wrist, yeah, all the good things. And here we do some short serves, and then whoever can attack first attacks. What this develops is a very good sense of which balls you can attack and which balls you can't, or which balls are hard to attack, and especially in a match, that's very important to know. Yeah, this one was too long, so obviously can open it, and you saw I'm stepping back against backspin opening. The movement goes up, the energy goes up. It's not a lot of forward energy, and again I'm working on this excessively. You're gonna see this in all the coming episodes now, and you will see quite a progress, let me tell you this, because I really focus on it and try to put the puzzle together of what makes a good forehand topspin. I think this one was quite okay that you saw there against the long serve, against Yannis' long serve. And I think here we're going long serves only, and still again I was stepping back. This one was better. This one also, I'm at least no stepping back. Here too. And yeah, now Yannis came. If you watched the last episode, I played against him. He's a youth player. We have about the same experience in table tennis. Maybe he has like two months longer. Trains a bit over 2 years. I train almost 2 years, and yeah, I realize he's training a lot. He's putting a lot into it. So, and also he's the type of person like reminds me of myself. If you wouldn't tell him, okay, we do a break now, he wouldn't. Like, he would train 4 hours straight, I can tell that. And that's just the way I am. I can, if I'm focused on something, if I want to reach a goal, I'm working towards it. And I don't think about breaks. Yeah. So, here we obviously, we started by me doing serves, because he asked me to do serves, because he had problems with my serves when we played. And then I asked him to do his serves. So it was only me doing serves, and we did that for a long time, and then him. I think this segment of the training was like 45 minutes of us without a break, just doing this serve return. Yeah, and here this cross step, I talked about this before, it puts you in a bad position. As you could see, I was in a very bad position right afterwards. I should have worked more with side steps. And yeah, here his move, forehand topspin move, I like it. It's very low center of gravity. He goes through the ball, starts very low, so he makes sure he gets the ball over the net against backspin, but still a lot of energy. I think he has quite a good technique for such short amount of training already, and he should definitely keep doing what he's doing. And yeah, he does also all kinds of serves, as you can see here, and I'm still, that's one of my weaknesses is receiving, so that was a very valuable session for both of us. So that's a skill you need to develop. Also working on my serves a lot, and I recently focused on hitting the ball lower, like net height would be good, and also the contact to make it to be more under the ball. Use more wrist, and very important, if you want to do a short serve, the first bounce of the ball should be middle of the table or closer to the net even, and not in front, not in the front area of your side of the table, because that puts the ball high or far. If you want a long serve, that will put the ball long. Yeah, and I do all kinds of serves, short serves into the forehand. This one was a half long serve with top spin, side top spin into the forehand, and I do the same middle of the table, so on the elbow of my opponent, and yeah, this one was a side spin serve, and I do long serves to the backhand side of this one was unlucky serve, and I also do long. This one was a long top side spin serve, and I do the same one, same positioning with backspin that almost looks the same. Yeah, that's my serve game at the moment. Playing exercises with Niklas here, already the next session, and I believe this is 3-point exercise exactly. Trying to, even in such a exercise where I have to be ready again, try to have a large enough movement. And here we do again short, and then whoever can attack attacks. What this also develops is not just good openness, it also develops good pushing. I like to push short, and when I see that my opponent stays too close to the table, the next one can be a long push, which doesn't bear a lot of risk for myself, because a push is not that risky of a move. But if my opponent's too close to the table and I push long, I may create a point right away or get a very bad quality ball back and make a point this way. I think this was already an example of that. And also this, you will learn, if you train this a lot, you will learn to push, to place your pushes very well. And also you will naturally start looking for direct points with the pushes, which means put way more spin into the pushes, and as I said before, the placement, and of course both together. And I think here we go for long serves only, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I like to do that. As you saw in the last session, we did the same. Then the regular session starts and people start showing up, and go with Emily here. And again, I think a little change already you can see in my forehand topspin against blocking. Yeah, okay, this looks very slow, very small. The movements look very small again, but stable. But I never had a problem with stability in my forehand topspin. It is, look, just compare with Amelie, just compare with her. So much better the movement. And yeah, I'm working, believe me, I'm working on it, and I'm getting there already after just like 2 weeks. You will see in the next episodes for sure. And yeah, it's not easy to change a movement. You have to do it step by step, and that's what I do. That's what I try to accomplish. Here I do my long serve because I wanted to get better in, and then it's 3 top spins into the backhand, because I wanted to get better at the third ball attack and then play harder follow-ups. Because in game I realized that I'm too cautious. Where you can see I clearly go for harder follow-ups here. So I remember a comment lately under the last video, I guess, where somebody said, "Hey man, your top spins, you only go for safety and like in an exercise where you want to do many repetitions, but you need those killers to be better." And yeah, I know, and that's exactly what I train. And here you can see an example. That's why it's so worth training your serves. This short, again, these short backspin serves. People are not used to that kind of quality on my level. So when you have, doesn't matter what, when you have something that's above the level of your population in your TTR range, in your skill level range, you will have a big advantage. It's also a mindset I have from Jiu-Jitsu. We always try to do that. We always try to find areas where we can get better than the rest, and then expose their weaknesses. capitalize on their weaknesses. Again, see, same thing. I didn't even know that she was about to push this one into the net, but I saw just the serve had good quality, was low, had spin, and was very short. And yeah, people are not really used to that. And it's so worth working when you serve, believe me. It's just free lunch, you know. It's, if you get, yeah, it takes time, but if you get better at them, you have something that you can use forever in your table tennis career. Nice chop block here by Amelie. These openers with the backhand, these backhand topspin receives, I love them in training. I have days where I'm super consistent with them, but sometimes in games, Saturdays, I just still don't trust them enough, I guess, because I can keep doing mistakes, too many, more than I would like to, more than in most training sessions, but it's a process, yeah. The experience in game, in real games, that builds up slower than everything else, obviously. And yeah, just play. Have a good system, have a good mindset. Nice, didn't give up there. Nice counter topspin. Yeah, and the occasions where I see myself doing like super stiff forehand topspins with just arm, almost just arm movement, no wrist, no nothing, just the muscles flexed, and so bad. But that gets rarer and rarer, which is a very good sign. Very bad receive there. It's just the nature of the beast. Yeah, and I really love backhand. I mentioned that before. It's such. I don't have problems with arm stiffness, with muscle stiffness in the backhand so much, because it's such a smaller movement. If I just use the wrist and I can be stable with the rest of the body, it's way more easier for my physique, for my muscle tension. Guys, this is a very long session, I know, a very long video. Let me know if this is too long for you. I keep the videos like around 10-minute mark, but this one will be longer. The nerds will like it, I guess. Just let me know. Again, something like this, you know, putting the ball so short, it's also something I train, and it pays off. Just putting the ball short, also this you don't see in the low leagues enough. I mean, really short, and like a good serve, like a good short serve, it needs to be very short, still have some quality, but that's not that important. Like the spin is not that important. Just if it's super short and well placed and low over the net, then it will be enough, and people will not expect it in the lower levels, at the low levels. So these are like cheats that if you develop that early, you can cheat a bit, so to speak. But yeah, it takes time. So you should focus on the big things first, and then you can work on those small ones. But if you train a lot, you have time, so that's why I said before, I work on many things simultaneously, but I clearly set like main things I work on, and like my forehand topspin, that's a big project. And yeah, smaller things that I work at the same time. For example, always serves, and yeah. I think getting my forehand topspin technique way better, and developing harder shots, also as the second, third, fourth ball that I play, keeping the shots hard, and well, having my position like being well positioned, and then keep the shots hard. This will make me so much better, I guess, in the short term. I think that's the next big room for improvement. Guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, and definitely check out our beginner instruction. It's really so valuable if you're a beginner and you want to get better at table tennis fast. You want to get the know-how how to accomplish that, because it is possible. Just check out the link in the description and see you soon.